Mabuhay from the beautiful city of Manila. I'm Bakwetsa for the channel Fragrance RX, and today I'll be reviewing a fragrance which made a bang this year, 2019, which made itself into the headlines in the fragrance community. It's a fragrance from Jeremy Fragrance himself. It's none other than Office for Men. So stay tuned. First of all, I would like to thank Dr. Carlo Lilo for making this video possible. He's a urology resident, my colleague. So, thank you so much, Dr. Carlo Lilo, for this opportunity to review Office for Men by Jeremy Fragrance. Office for Men was released in 2019, just this year, and the nose behind this fragrance is the legend himself, Alberto Morillas. And for the notes, we have the following. On the top, we have bergamot, ambroxan, and orris. On the middle, we have pink pepper, cachalox, and paradisone. And for the base, we have musk, patchouli, and intense modern wood. And before anything else, let's start first with the presentation. For the presentation of Office for Men, I have here the third batch, because the first batch comes in a clear rectangular bottle, the second batch comes in a similar bottle like this one, but it is transparent, and this is the third batch, which comes in a black bottle. Now I'll start first with the box. In front it says here, Office for Men. The black bottle, it comes in a 100ml 3.4 fluid ounce bottle, and it is an eau de parfum concentration. Now on the back, we can see that this fragrance is made in Germany. And on the bottom of the box, you can see here the ingredients, the barcode, and the batch code as well. Now for the bottle, it comes in this black bottle. In front it says here Office for Men, nothing on the back, and on the bottom we can see here eau de parfum concentration, it's made in Germany, and the batch code. Now, for the cap comes in this very thin cap, as you can see here. And the sprayer comes in a chrome sprayer, and it's somehow cheap looking. And I don't know, I'm really sorry, Jeremy, but with the price of your fragrance, you could have done much better with the presentation of this bottle, because your fragrance is very expensive and it comes in this very thin cap which can be easily deformed. If I press this cap, it will be shut closed. So I hope you are watching my review and take into consideration my suggestions. Please make this cap much thicker and heavier so that it can look, this fragrance, your bottle, will be more eye pleasing. And for the sprayer of this fragrance, let's try it. I'll spray it here in my left hand. Well, the fragrance, the bottle sprays a very good amount of mist. Okay, so that's for the presentation of Office for Men. Let's go now and smell this Office for Men. I already sprayed the initial spray here on my left hand. Well, in the initial opening, I'm sorry, Jeremy, but I'm just being honest here. I was immediately reminded of this fragrance, Club de Nuit Intense, man. Don't get mad at me, Jeremy Fragrance fans, but I was immediately reminded of this fragrance because I get this burst of somehow pledge lemon vibe in the opening. Very strong opening in this fragrance. Somehow citrus fresh opening. Now for the middle part of this fragrance, I already sprayed this Office for Men a while ago here on my right hand. And yes, the strong opening, the pledge lemon vibe is gone, and I was now reminded of three fragrances: Bleu de Chanel, Eau de Toilette, Dior Sauvage, and Dylan Blue, Versace Dylan Blue. I'll explain why I smell those fragrances in the middle part of this fragrance. Let's start first with Dior Sauvage. According to the note breakdown of this fragrance, it has pepper and ambroxan, which is also found in Dior Sauvage. So that's why I'm smelling this Dior Sauvage. And we have to be honest, guys, this fragrance really does smell very similar with Dior Sauvage. Now, let's move on to Bleu de Chanel. Why Bleu de Chanel? This fragrance has, as I've mentioned a while ago, a lemon vibe in the opening, and it has musk and patchouli as well. And lastly, Versace Dylan Blue, because this fragrance also has bergamot, patchouli, and musk. So this fragrance, Office for Men, smell very similar with those three fragrances that I've mentioned a while ago in the middle part of this fragrance: Versace Dylan Blue, Bleu de Chanel, and Dior Sauvage. And as we go towards the base of this fragrance, I was then again immediately reminded of another fragrance, Acqua di Gio Absolu. Well, maybe because of the patchouli, because this fragrance is a patchouli dominant fragrance as well. And it has this somehow sour, fresh vibe in the dry down of this fragrance. So for the development of this fragrance, Office for Men, it opens up with this very loud, bright, lemon pledgy vibe. And as we go towards the mid, I was immediately reminded of three fragrances, Dior Sauvage, Bleu de Chanel, and Versace Dylan Blue. It produces this very fresh blue vibe, which is very similar with those fragrances that I've mentioned a while ago. And lastly, as we go towards the base of this fragrance, it is somehow very similar with Acqua di Gio Absolute. So overall, this fragrance is a very fresh blue scent. Now, which age group should wear this Office for Men? For me, any age group can wear this one. This one can be worn by high school kids, young adults, and even grown-ups can wear this Office for Men. This is a perfect school scent, office scent, obviously, Office for Men, office scent, and very perfect casual scent as well. You can wear this one any season, anytime, anywhere, any place. You can wear this one. Is this perfect in the Philippine climate? Yes, it is. It is a perfect scent here in the Philippines in hot climates, cool climates, temperature controlled environment. You can wear this Office for Men. And which occasion can you wear this one? Well, I've mentioned it already, casual wearing. I won't suggest that you wear this one on dates because with the fragrances that I've mentioned a while ago, Versace Dylan Blue, Dior Sauvage, and Bleu de Chanel, your date might be reminded of their ex-boyfriend or their dad because this, well, I hate to say this guys, but Office for Men smells very generic. I'm really sorry, Jeremy Fragrance. I'm really sorry to Jeremy fans out there. But to my nose, this fragrance is somehow a generic scent, and if you wear this on dates, you might be reminded of your date's ex-boyfriend or your date's young brother or dad or grandfather if they're still wearing those fragrances that I mentioned a while ago. And how many sprays should you wear this Office for Men? 3 sprays, 2 behind the ears and 1 behind the neck. That's it. You're good to go. Let's go now and rate this Office for Men by Jeremy Fragrance. Now for the scent, I will give this one a 9 out of 10 because I love the scent, guys. I like Bleu de Chanel, I like Versace Dylan Blue, I like Dior Sauvage, I also like Acqua di Gio Absolute. So if I like those 4 fragrances, then obviously I would love this Office for Men. It is a good smelling scent, that's for sure. And you will get lots of compliments with this fragrance. I did get lots of compliments with Office for Men. So for the scent, that's a 9 out of 10 for me. Now for the uniqueness of this fragrance, I will rate this one a 6 out of 10 because, well, I won't explain it anymore. It smells very similar with those 4 fragrances that I've mentioned a while ago. It's a pretty generic scent. Now for the performance of this fragrance, I will rate this one a 9 out of 10 because this fragrance lasts on my skin for about 8 to 10 hours. And that's a pretty good performing fragrance in my opinion. Now for the projection of this fragrance, I will rate this one an 8 out of 10 because this projects on my skin for about 4 to 5 hours. And for the sillage, I will rate this one an 8 out of 10 because this one leaves a decent scent trail about an arm's length away. So for my overall rating of Office for Men by Jeremy Fragrance, I will rate this one an 8 out of 10. The final question is Office for Men prescription worthy? Definitely no. I'm really sorry guys. I'm just being honest here. I'm sorry Jeremy Fragrance. I'm really sorry Jeremy fans out there. But I will not prescribe this fragrance. I will not be prescribing Office for Men. Why? Because yes, this fragrance is a very good smelling fragrance. It will get you lots of compliments. It is a very versatile scent. It is a perfect casual scent, perfect office scent, obviously, Office for Men. But with the price of this fragrance, it costs about 9,000 pesos here in the Philippines, and you will add shipping as well, so that will roughly cost you about 10,000 pesos all in all. And for the price of this fragrance, I can already get how many? About 3 fragrances: Bleu de Chanel Eau de Toilette, Versace Dylan Blue, and Dior Sauvage. I can get 2 or 3 of those fragrances with the price of this Office for Men. So 3 fragrances with the price of 1. That's not quite practical for me. Will this fragrance be loved by Filipinos? Yes. Will this fragrance give you lots of compliments? Yes. Is this fragrance a good smelling scent? Yes. Is it worth the price? Definitely no, guys. So what are we really paying for this fragrance, Office for Men? This is a very expensive scent. Are we just paying because this fragrance was made by the legend himself, Alberto Morillas? Or are we paying that very expensive price because this fragrance is from Jeremy Fragrance himself? It's not practical, guys. I can get lots of other fragrances, lots of cheap fragrances which gets the job done for me. And those fragrances are worth very cheap compared to this Office for Men. I can even get other niche fragrances which are less expensive compared with this Office for Men right here. So I'm definitely not prescribing this scent. I'm really sorry to Jeremy fans out there, to Jeremy Fragrance himself. If you can make this fragrance the presentation like what I suggested a while ago, the thicker cap, or you can put lots of improvements which can make this fragrance worth that 9,000 pesos or 10,000 pesos justified. Please, Jeremy Fragrance, put justice on the price that we're paying for this Office for Men. Please listen to my suggestions as well. You heard my review, my very honest review. Now what are your thoughts with regards to this fragrance? Office for Men by Jeremy Fragrance. Do you own this bottle already, or are you still planning to buy this Office for Men? Which batch do you own? First batch, second batch, or third batch? Again, leave your comments down below and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Fragrance RX. Again, this is Wedso for the channel Fragrance RX, your fragrance doctor. See you in the next video. Have a nice day and stay fragrant!